Today we will uncover the life of Epictetus and would let know who we are actually going to be talking about in the future videos. Born in the 50 SCE in Hierapolis, it was a Greek city of Asia Minor. Epictetus lived a big portion of his life as slave of Epaphroditus. Epaphroditus was an important administrator in the court of Nero. Nero was actually a place in which there was a court for setting disputes and crimes. As Epictetus was a slave, his real name is also unknown. Epictetus means acquired in Greek. When he was a boy, although a slave, the foundation of this supreme Stoic philosopher was led by another Stoic philosopher called Rufus. Epaphroditus was very harsh and cruel with boy Epictetus. Regarding this, there is a story told by author Celsus that when he was still a slave, Epictetus was tortured by his master, who twisted his legs. While he was in extreme pain and misery, he quietly told Epaphroditus that his leg would break if he continued doing that. But Epaphroditus, being heartless, did not stop, and his leg actually broke. For that, Epictetus said, "Did I not tell you that it would break?" From that time, he became psychologically disturbed and became lame. This was confirmed by Suda and told that this was because of rheumatism, meaning extreme pain in one part of body. After all this, he fled to Rome as a slave. It is not exact what was the date he fled to Rome, but he must have gone at the age close to 68, after that at the age of 81, an accession of Domitian, a place in Rome. After that, he fled to the capital to resume his position as a slave. After all this had happened, he finally became fee and began lecturing on his own account, but was forced to leave the city at the age of 89 from Italian Peninsula. He then established his own school at Nicopolis, on the Adriatic coast of northwest Greece, and remained there teaching and lecturing until his death around 135. From this, we can understand that Epictetus was illiterate, as his master was very cruel and did not let him study. So all his teachings were imparted orally, and his student, Flavius Arrian, wrote it. Also, Epictetus never married but adopted a child, as he was very kind, and the child's parents could not provide for his maintenance. For this, he says, "God says to me, Epictetus, if it had been possible, I would have made this body and property of thine free and not liable to hindrance. And now make no mistake, it is not they own, but only a fine mixture of clay. Since then I could not give thee this. I have thee this. I have given a certain portion of myself, the faculty of exerting the powers of pursuits and avoidances of desires and aversions, in a word, the use of your will. Take care of it, and make what is they own to consist in this. Thou wilt not groan, will not complain, will not flatter anyone. Do all these advantages seem small to this? Heaven forbid, let them suffice thee them, and thank God." And this was the life of Epictetus. And on our next episode, we will uncover the Epictetus's stoicism. Stay tuned for that.